So our next speaker is already done one TEDx talk in the past, and this is his second time here at the age of 11. He comes from Scotland and India. He's an avid reader, engaged in various competitions, including the World Scholars Cup, Ken, UKMT, and chess tournaments. In his talk tonight, he will delve into tonight's theme and will show you how powerful our very own dreams can be. And with his passion for public speaking, he feels privileged to take the TEDx stage once more. Please welcome Liam McGregor.
You know, Walt Disney once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." Hello, and I'm very honored to be standing here today and giving this talk. When I first heard the phrase "dream big," my thought immediately went to the most famous speech in history, which is the "I Have a Dream" speech by Martin Luther King. I learned about this speech because in my English lesson last year, we studied about segregation and the Civil Rights Act. So I did some research on the subject, and I discovered the speech. Let's take a journey back to August 28th, 1963. On the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, Martin Luther King delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech to a crowd of over 250,000 people. But what made this speech so powerful? Well, Martin Luther King was talking to his fellow African American people about the dream he had for their future in America. He uses the phrase "I have a dream" because it was a way to connect with them and give them hope about what he thought their future could look like. He wanted to create a hope inside them, an inspiration, a desire for a better tomorrow. You know, he used that phrase 8 times in his speech. "I have a dream." Such a simple phrase, but had such a big impact, right? It was a phrase that powered a movement and changed the course of history. Now, I want to come back to the present and ask, why is it important for us to dream big? Imagine a world where no one dared to dream of a better tomorrow. There'd be no progress, no innovation, and no possibility of change. Dreams provide us with a sense of purpose and direction. They challenge us to think outside the box and make something better. Let's take these, for example. Telephones, television, airplanes, iPhones, cars, and now AI. These were all created by people. And those people must have dreamt of creating something that would revolutionize their modern world. Sometime back, I saw an old BBC interview of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. And in it, he was asked, as a child, did he ever envision or dream that Dubai would look like it is today? His Highness replied that when he was young, his father took him to UK and Europe. And he saw all these roads and buildings. And he envisioned and he dreamt that Dubai would one day boast these same buildings and roads. And looking around today, I can safely say not only did he dream big, but he achieved and perhaps exceeded that dream. Wouldn't you agree? Now, I want to tell a little story of mine. Ever since I can remember, I was always labeled as a smart kid. While it was flattering, it also came with its own set of expectations and pressures. And when I got something wrong, I was my own worst critic. Every small mistake felt like a failure. Every stumble, a disappointment. But I'm overcoming these challenges by dreaming big with these 4 points. Number 1, try to be a well-balanced student or person. I've realized that dreaming big isn't only confined to academic success. It's about exploring beyond the classroom. It's about embracing all aspects of life. For me, it meant understanding and enjoying art, music, and sports. I'm not a natural at sports, but I try very hard. I go for every school squad trial. I go for every training if I can. Sometimes I get picked. Sometimes I don't. But I've accepted that it's okay as long as I try hard and try to expand my horizons. Number 2, set yourself ambitious goals. Whether it's aiming to ace all your tests, aiming to take part in math, chess, or other competitions, or even aspiring to prestigious universities, I've learned that aiming high allows us to have a target to work towards or a goal to achieve. When I first started taking part in Wood Scholars, I learned that the final round would be held in Yale University for the Tournament of Champions. So after I found that, I made it my dream, my aspiration to go to Yale after I finished school. Number 3, embrace failure. I've struggled with this step, to say the least, but embracing your failure is a key part of your success. Failure isn't something to dwell on, nor something to beat yourself up on. It's something to build upon. So it's a stepping stone to greatness. And finally, find people who support you. Whether teachers, parents, or good friends, people who support you and believe in your potential, have the ability to positively impact your future, your career, and your path to success. I once had this year 2 teacher who noticed that I was reading really well for my age. So she encouraged me and notified my mom to give me higher level books, and acted pretty soon after that. I read Harry Potter, The Hobbit, and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So, in conclusion, why dream big? Because dreams ignite our passions, power our determination, and propel us towards greatness. They remind us that anything is possible if we dare to envision it. So as we stand on the edge of possibility, let us dare to dream big, for in the pursuit of our dreams, we discover our true potential. Thank you.